we, y'all? I guess it's going down in Hollywood, LA, entertainment. Like this whole week has been interesting. I'm gonna try to, tap into a few different things that's happened, over this weekend. This reading, um, I'm gonna tap into a young man by the name of Andre, who is Blueface's older brother, the firstborn son of Karlissa. And I want to say it was Saturday. I came across a video of a live that he did. And he obliterated his mother in that live. The way that he described her was like she was dead to him. And he speaks on her as if she was pretty much, the person who gave birth to him, but outside of that, she was never a mother. So I wanted to tap in and see if he was just blowing off steam or if it's really something to this. Interesting enough, not a one of his siblings said that he was lying. And that, for me, I found very intriguing because nobody came forward in her defense. So, without any further ado, hey y'all, Grand Rising, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time you click on this video is the right time for you. And I thank you in advance for your viewership. This is going to be a doozy. He made accusations that he created the show and she stole it from him. He made accusations that he started a clothing line while he was in prison and she started to make designs trying to steal that from up under him. He made accusations that his mother ruined his brother's career. He said that pretty much if she don't wake up and go live yelling at her phone, talking about Blueface and Krishan, nobody would watch her. He made accusations stating that she's getting all the money off of them doing content together. She's not sharing the wealth. He made a very disturbing, a few disturbing claims where he said that, I don't know if this was like a graduation or something, but he said that he was very young. It was something that had to do with like a school function. And she took him to this function and just up and left. Didn't tell him she was leaving or anything. And people were trying to call whoever they could call to come and get him. And he ended up staying with a family member for like 4 months. And he didn't see her at all for 4 whole months after that. Lastly, which I don't think there will ever be a lastly, the way he blasted her, but he made a very disturbing accusation about her teaching him how to eat poom poom. So that was just a wow moment. And that accusation I saw in another video, but nonetheless, this all was what transpired over the weekend. At least this is when I saw it, because I saw it Saturday. Today is Sunday. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me clear my cards, because this is going to be messy enough. I don't need any residual energy from nothing else. Ooh. But I'm going to read the energy of Andre and Karlissa, just to be fair, because I want to give her, just as much respect as I give him, so that we can see the energy on both sides, not just his accusations. Alrighty. I don't know where to start. It's so much that was said. Oh, he also says she threatened to harm his small daughter, and he's afraid to leave his child around her. So, since that's the last thing I said, I'll start there. Is there any validity to him feeling like he can't leave his daughter around his mom? Okay, Strength, King of Wands. So it's like he's trying to hold it together, but he's ready to take action. Like something happened where he felt like he had no choice. He has to take action. Page of Swords. This is the card of like being watched and watching. Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords. So first question out was, does he feel like he can't trust her around his daughter? And this is saying that he feels like he does have to watch her. Queen of Swords can be someone who is very dry and analytical, doesn't really deal in feelings. This is someone who is a businesswoman, could be calculated, but he feels like he has to move on from this toxic situation to calmer waters, because this is someone who is escaping a situation, going on to, bigger and better things. So that's just, wow. He doesn't feel comfortable with her around his daughter, from what I can see. Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay, so the Moon. There's a lot of secrets here within this situation. It's wow. So Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and then you've got this coming after the Moon. So it's like for everything that he said, there's a lot that he hasn't said. There's a lot going on in this situation that is there's some things going on in this situation that if they were to hit the fan, it would pretty much, what I'm getting from his energy, it would pretty much be the end of her. So this feels like he gave us just enough, but there's so much more that can be said. And not only is there so much more to be said, there's so much that can be possibly proven. Let me try this again. Eight of Swords. So this is somebody feeling stuck, trapped, binded. He did say he went to jail. This is also the card of somebody been in jail. So Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is things moving forward swiftly. It's almost like there is another story to how and why he went to jail. Five of Swords. There's a lot of conflict, like, because this is harsh communication, arguing. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck is Heartbreak. Knight of Swords is coming through with a message of forward movement and expansion. The Ace of Wands. So he really is heartbroken. He's shook over this situation. He did say he felt like on that day, he felt like he lost his mother, like this is something that she can't come back from. So yeah, he's very distraught over this relationship with him and his mother. And it feels like honest energy, like somebody who's honestly sad, somebody who's honestly, broken. This is like an adult grieving their lost childhood. Judgment and the Queen of Coins. So Judgment and the Queen of Coins is like, once again, the Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles is like a mother figure. Also, once again, a businesswoman. Someone who is rooted and grounded in the energy that they're in. Page of Swords over this. So that's acknowledging that people have to watch her for her to make her money. Strength over Judgment. It's like almost like the wrath of God when you get strength over Judgment. There's something brewing, something that could be coming out soon on her that's very damaging, and it could affect how she does business. Queen of Swords and the Devil. Queen of Swords on top, the Devil falls under it. That's someone who can be very obsessive and toxic, especially when it comes to matters of business. Knight of Swords. So whatever was said to him or whatever message came to him, he decided to just, cut all ties, leave everything behind. And this is also him, after he cuts all ties, coming forward to share this message. Ace of Cups and the Moon. So Ace of Cups is abundance and it's love. It's like, and it's crazy how, she literally standing on the bridge. But it's like it's so many secrets, and now it's like water over the bridge because, water under the bridge. That's what I meant to say. It's like water under the bridge because, regardless of everything he says, he deeply does love his mother. Ace of Swords, this is the truth. But he's very, very hurt. Six of Wands. So this is him moving forward towards victory. This is the card of somebody moving forward and not looking back after feeling like they were stuck and trapped in a situation. Knight of Coins. If anything, it's like they may argue over money as well, because the Knight of Coins is somebody's money coming in slow, falling under the Five of Swords. That's arguing over, payments that were supposed to be made, or money taking longer than it needs to take to get to where it needs to get to. Let's say, example, if you're supposed to get paid on Friday, and Friday come and goes, and then here it is, it's the next week on Friday and you still haven't gotten paid, and then eventually you finally get a check on Wednesday, but you have debts that are mounting up because you had to wait so long to get your money. And now it's a conflict about why is it taking so long for things to be done right. If you just had done it right the first time, or you had been in right standing, we wouldn't have this issue. Did his mother teach him how to eat the poom poom? Is that true? Is there any truth to that? Eight of coins. Falling under strength and judgment. So this is like Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. This is something that's causing high anxiety and stress. Definitely could affect her work. Like, she was shocked that he had said this, because when it comes down to it, it's like, why would you try to make me look this way? Because these secrets affect her abundance. The World. So you got, what is this? Yeah, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Cups, excuse me, the Queen of Coins, and the World. There's an end of a cycle coming soon. Forward movement as well. And that's also a card of, like, by Cancer season. Things are going to switch up for Karlissa. Tell me more about why, because we're in his energy, but why are things going to switch up? Yeah, what he said has her shook, because this is the card of high anxiety. She's very, very worried, very nervous. She may even try to approach him and, you know, gaslight him in some kind of way. Four of Coins. Yeah, him moving forward, giving his message after he decides to move forward. And then you got the Four of Coins. That's him eventually. If he really puts his mind to it and he puts his good foot forward, he's going to go into financial wellness. He's going to go off into having generational income, money that you create, opportunities that you create that will be abundant for your children and your children's children. But he has to stay focused and just go ahead and move forward, not, you know, worry about what's already lost, what's already been done. Eight of Cups. Yeah, walking away from a relationship. Secrets, love, and abundance. Walking away from a relationship. I see honesty in his conversation, his communication. And it's a lot of sadness. The Magician. So, you know, this is a card of the manifester. We've got the Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands, and then the Magician. So this is like him hitting the ground running. As soon as he got out of jail, he went forward in a positive direction and decided on what he wanted to manifest. The Chariot and the High Priestess. This is letting me know he's going to have to move in silence, you know, to accomplish the things he needs to accomplish. From here on out, he's going to just have to make his moves and keep his moves, you know, either between him and his woman or between him and God. Yeah, I'm sitting still and my hip pop. Goodness. Yeah, the Fool. So this is him taking a leap of faith moving forward, because it's like at this point, his money and opportunities are stifled dealing with this situation. So it's like, what could it hurt? Nine of Wands and the Wounded Warrior. So this is telling me two things. He's going to monetize his painful experience and make money off of it. But also, he feels like his mother has benefited from everyone's suffering. But he needs to focus on monetizing his pain. If you can sell your story and make money off of selling your story, focus on that, because it's going to be fruitful. This High Priestess keeps coming out. And when the High Priestess keeps coming out, that's like, there's a lot of manipulation. There's also a lot of secrets, because the High Priestess knows, what's unknown. So this is also like, he can be very perceptive. Like, he knows things that his mother has no idea that he knows. Nine of Cups, Five of Cups. So it's like a wish fulfillment that turned into deep regret. Everything that he wished for when it came to dealing with his mom, this family unit, ended up being a deep regret, a downfall. Wounded Warrior. That's like, getting up to fight over and over and over again, feeling beat down by this total situation, feeling like everything is a loss. Dang, that's messed up. Six of Cups. So it's like this person coming back from the past. Because remember, he also talked about how his mom hasn't been there for him. She's walked away and left him. And then, every once in a while she bops back through. And then it's the Five of Cups. It's like, when you come through, you bring misery, regret, sorrow, allegedly. And this is a wish fulfillment so that you can plant seeds for a bigger harvest. So it's like she creates drama because she knows drama creates content. But this is real life that you dragging us into, but only you're benefiting from it. So that's messed up. If this is actually what she's doing, she's causing negative situations to transpire so that she can make content to make her money, but then decides not to split the profits and keep everything. But he's, excuse me, he's saying no more. He's cutting off this energy. So, Alrighty, so let's go off into Karlissa's energy, because I'm not going to stay in this for long. And I find this to be interesting, because this is a woman who has, messed up relationships with all of her children in some form or fashion, one way or the other. All of her children have called her out. Knight of Swords, so it's like coming through with a message. Nine of Pentacles, the independent woman. We kept seeing that independent woman, so she's definitely the abundant one in this situation. Coming through with a message. Four of Pentacles. So it's like every time she comes through with a message, it benefits her financially. So whenever something happens and she speaks up, it's like she trends and she makes money. Judgment and Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is also a card of an apology, but this is like you facing karma for breadcrumbing people, for, you know, giving people the bare minimum, the barest of the bare minimums. She may allegedly have to be careful of someone taking action because of this behavior, because the King of Wands gets it cracking. This could be somebody, you know, possibly taking action to remove her from certain things, or to possibly sue because of things that are infringing, allegedly. Six of Wands, that's forward movement, okay? Moving forward towards victory. So, wow. All right, are the claims that her son made about her being a bad mother true? I said somebody wants to take action. King of Wands. He decided to take action out of heartbreak. Three of Swords. Him coming forward and speaking brings justice for what? For being heartbroken. So, Eight of Swords and the Star. So he could have been in prison or in jail, you know, when his brother was on the rise. I don't know when he was locked up. Is what he said about her tampering with his brother's career true? Knight of Wands. That's somebody moving swiftly, you know, doing things without thinking, and is falling under the Four of Pentacles. That is affecting money that is pretty much like generational money, you know, money for your children and your children's children. So something that she has done affected her son Jonathan Blueface's money, and she was very swift to move in this situation. Three of Wands to the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this is saying that his brother's ships was coming in while he was locked up. Yeah, he was facing judgment when his brother was getting his career off the ground, when his opportunities were coming in. What type of mother is she? Is he correct about her being a bad mother? Page of Wands, new action and opportunity falling under the Page of Pentacles. So that's little to no effort until new opportunities arise, or until you saw that things were lining up for your children. This feels bad saying it, but this allegedly looks like he told no lies about her being an opportunist with her children. This is like, really like little to no contact with anybody at all until things started to get, until things became progressive and started moving in a certain direction. It was like forward movement and expansion. Hey, I know I ain't spoke to you in a while. I'm back. The Magician. So this is like moving forward swiftly to come through, to manifest after there have been many towers, bad situations. And this is a card of truth. Ace of Swords. So it's looking like, what he was saying about her not being around and popping up after people's, money balanced out, their career got better. It's looking like that there could be some very, very strong truth in those statements. Excuse me. Yep, Two of Swords. So you got the Knight of Swords. Him coming forward speaking brought justice and now cut off. So yeah, their relationship, we just saw this in his deck, Six of Swords, moving forward towards a calmer, less chaotic, less toxic situation. It's looking like their relationship is not just on the rocks, like he's actually done with her. He's tired of the toxicity. He doesn't want to be bothered anymore. And I mean, if that's the way he feels, I can't blame him. Mother or not, no one should have to put up with somebody being toxic. But it also feels like, she wants to make it seem like she's cut him off. Okay, so origin is from where you come from. Merit making. Alliances. So that's to me, because I feel like street terminology. That's like somebody talking about, how they linked up with people in the streets and, where they come from and got their stripes. And then it came to an end, and look at that, bottom of the deck. So him going to the street, getting his stripes, led to him going to prison. And then he realized all of that had to stop. He had to, find a new profession. And, nightmare is like, for him, this was scary because it's like, this is all I know. So what do I do now? Introvert and overloaded. So he's been keeping a lot to himself for a very long time. He's just been, just taking these situations and just eating them, taking them. And now it's like stress. You need help. You need to be able to get things off your chest. You got to be able to lay your burdens down. So here we go. We got collaboration. This is what he wanted to do, falling under alliance. He wants to collaborate with his family. That's what he wanted to do. And then here it is. That became a nightmare. This is not just a card of engagement. This is a card of proposal for ideas, contract negotiations, ideas. He's ready to, you know, get out here and make things happen. Ooh. What is this? So he's got to get these ideas out of his head and actually make them happen. Because daydream is like, you know, you fantasize about what you want to do. He constantly thinks about where he wants to go, what type of profession he wants to be in. But something happened that brought a lot for him to an end. Overloaded and stubbornness. So that's something I feel like he got from his mama. They're both stubborn. They both, you know, lock horns like two rams. But here it is, justice under the introvert and perseverance. So all he got to do is, like I said, get the ideas out of his head, start, you know, making things come into fruition by, you know, just doing things step by step, little by little. There are people out here that are willing to help you, you know, do the things that you need to do just off of the fact that they don't like the way they see your mom move. And that's, you know, in some respect, that's like, damn, that's messed up that that's the way you got to get help. But if that's the way God gonna send it, by all means, take it. So, you know, he's going to slowly but surely get himself together. And I feel like he needs to monetize telling his story. Instead of just going live, you know, sharing everything, keep the meat and potatoes for the story. Learn how to write down what you think and how you feel. Learn how to structure your writing, possibly take some writing classes so that you can learn how to, you know, do I'm hearing screenplays. I don't know if he wants to do movies, but if he wants to do movies, I mean, it might be a good thing for you to link up with your brother and turn y'all experiences into, you know, television or movies. And you don't have to say that it's your story, but you can take this and turn it into something that's tangible that we can see, and it would be very, very lucrative. But I'm not going to go any further with this reading. I think it really sucks that we talk about fathers who don't stick around, but how often do we talk about toxic females, toxic femininity, you know, toxic femininity and toxic mothers? Because this is like, you know, just this whole situation is like someone who needs to heal from their childhood so that they can expand their wings and just fly away and grow as an adult. But I see him able to do that. He's just got to open his horizons, get in touch with some people who can teach him how to structure his thoughts. I know he said he wanted to write a book, but my spirit guides, my angels keep saying screenplay. So he needs to talk to somebody about learning how to structure, you know, treatments and how to put those types of things together so that he can put something into fruition with film. Because I feel like the visuals of the life that he's lived and the experiences he's had and the things that he's seen would be really, really good for, you know, the big screen. Even if he just starts off with, you know, Tubi movies, you can make a lot of money off of streaming from Tubi just from people watching. But that's my reading on Andre and the energy around him and his mother Karlissa and his accusations against her. And I'm going to go ahead and tap out of this. Everybody have a wonderful evening, and y'all be blessed. This reading is adjourned.